Welcome to Curriculum Night. So this video will cover the curriculum information on Honors Pre-Calculus and on AP Calculus A, B, and BC. So I am Miss Cranish, and as most of you know, I am on maternity leave right now. But I still wanted to make this video just so you could know some stuff about the course and how things are going to work until I get back. So this is my 11th year of teaching at Independence. I have a BS in mathematics and a minor in chemistry from UNC Chapel Hill, and I have a master's in math education from UNC Charlotte. I'm also the math department chair at Independence. So my email is listed on the screen. Parents, you can also contact me via talking points. I've sent you some text messages there already. And then students know that they can contact me via Remind. They can also send me an email or send me a message in Canvas, but the Remind app goes straight to my phone. That's the easiest. The Google site here just has information about all the stuff I'm going to go over, the course information sheet, that kind of thing, so you can reference that. Okay, so for Honors Pre-Calculus, just the content overview. So the purpose of Honors Pre-Calculus is to build upon the study of algebra, functions, and trigonometry that are experienced in previous high school mathematics courses, so Math 1 through 3. The course will build on students' algebraic skills and understanding of functions, to delve into real-world phenomena, and to deepen understanding of functions in the course. So this course is designed for students pursuing careers in STEM-related fields. This will prepare students for calculus, AP Calculus, and any entry-level college course. So for Honors Pre-Calculus, we will have 7 units. Unit 1 that we've already covered, parent functions and key features. Unit 2, extending polynomial and rational functions. Unit 3, compositions and inverse functions. Unit 4, exponential and logarithmic functions. Unit 5, trigonometry. Unit 6, parametric equations. And then Unit 7, we will do ACT prep. Now to jump over to AP Calculus for a second. AP Calculus is the study of rates of change in accumulation. AP Calculus AB is equivalent to the first semester of college calculus. It will mainly cover derivatives plus part of the second semester integrals. Then AP Calculus BC completes the second semester and includes polar and parametric applications and Taylor series. So each course counts as a separate AP Math course, so you get to earn up to 8 hours of college credit if you pass the AP Calculus BC exam in May. So guys, first semester, I'll kind of go to the next screen for this, but first semester, your child takes AP Calculus AB. There are 7 units there. And then second semester, we do AP Calculus BC, and there are only 4 units, and then we have a lot of time to review at the end. So, like I said a second ago, the first semester is equivalent to Calculus 1 in college. Second semester is equivalent to Calculus 2, so that's why you get 2 AP credits for this course when you take it all year long. They will only take 1 exam at the end of the year, AP Calculus BC, but it covers all year, so it covers AB and BC. If they pass the exam, they get credit for both courses, so that's 8 hours college credit that they can receive there. Okay, so for both classes, coursework expectation. So while I'm out on maternity leave, I'm using the Canvas platform that they used last year. So daily students have a warm-up, they have videos of me teaching to watch to take notes, and they have an assignment. So they're expected to complete as much work as possible during class time, but they must finish at home if there's not enough time. So this is the same concept that I do when I am in class. So normally they'll have time to get about half of their assignments complete, and then the other half they'll have to finish at night. So students are also expected to send Mrs. Cranish any questions they have via Remind. I will send them a text or video message back to make sure they understand the content. So since I'm not there in class, if they will send me messages on Remind or emails, like I said, Remind's a little bit easier, I will send the messages back. A lot of students have already taken advantage of this, and so that's very exciting. So if your student hasn't taken advantage of this, make sure that they start sending me messages when they need help. Okay, so how to be successful in both of the courses. So watch all the videos. Watch them multiple times if you're struggling with the concept. So if you go back and do the homework, don't understand, go back and watch the video. Practice, practice, practice. So for math, you have to practice problems in order to study. You can't just glance over your notes and be prepared for the test. So practice, go do problems multiple times. Complete your review sheet twice. So complete it once and then check your answers and then complete it again so you can be sure that you're prepared for a test or quiz. Ask questions throughout the unit. Don't wait until the review to ask questions. If you need help or don't understand a concept, send me a remind message, or for pre-cal, you can go to tutoring with Miss Edwards. I'll talk about that in a second. Ask for help. And then study. Spend time each night studying. You can't just wait until right before the test to study. You need to make sure that you're looking at that each day. Okay, so for right now, for tutoring, for honors pre-calculus, you can go on Tuesdays at 2:30 with Miss Edwards in room 217. When I return from maternity leave in November, I will have another tutoring day. More than likely, probably Thursdays, but we'll talk about that when I return. For right now, your retest can be taken during class with the sub, so you don't have to stay for tutoring for a retest. You can do that in class once you've completed your test corrections. For AP Calculus, there's not another teacher that teaches that right now. And so for right now, you're just going to have to send me messages when you need help. I will start holding tutoring sessions though when I return in November. So like for a pre-cal, you can do retests with the sub during class time. Okay, so for the last thing, I'm just going to kind of show you the Canvas pages so you're aware of what your student is seeing on Canvas. So they look similar, but I'm going to start with pre-cal. So this is the home page. It says enter here. They'll have the units here. So we're on unit 2 right now, so we'll click on that. So each day, so like Friday, September 3rd, here's what they would click on. They have warm up, and I always post the answer key since I'm not there right now, so they can look at that. They have notes to complete here. They have the notes handout, the notes filled in, and then these are the videos I was talking about with me working through the notes. They have the assignment, where they're going to submit it. They have to turn in by the next day at 7:30 a.m. Through Canvas, and I do grade those every day. And then they have the answer key to check their work. So make sure that they're not just copying down the answers. Same thing with the notes. They have to make sure they're watching the videos. Okay, I know with me not being there, it can be tempting to do that, but they need to make sure they're doing that. So I'm going to look at the grading real quick for pre-cal, and then we'll move on to calculus. So this is the sheet your student has looked at, received if you came to open house. So for the grading policy, it's a little different this year. Instead of having like assignments and quizzes and tests, they're called prepare. Counts 15% for first quarter. Prepare grades are your assignments. We are only allowed to plug in 20 assignments into PowerSchool. So I randomly pick 2 each week. So your students will turn in their assignments through Canvas, but only 2 of the grades can actually go into PowerSchool. Rehearse is the quiz grades, and we can have a maximum of 6 of those. And then perform are just the unit tests. So they're just called different things, but the percentages are here in the grading policy. So for late work, it's 5 points per day is deducted for late work. And after the perform, so after the unit test, they only have 5 days after that to turn it in. So try to get everything turned in on time. Plus that makes, if you have everything turned in on time, this helps you keep up, make sure you don't get behind. Last thing I want to note on here is the retest. And guys, this is the same for pre-cal and calculus. You have 3 weeks from the date the test is returned to retake a test. You have to do test corrections to take a retest. I require test corrections anyway for a grade. And then the highest you can get on a retest is an 80. And this is a CMS policy for the retest and for the late work. So this should be the same for all your students' classes. So I'm going to go back to the calculus page. You're going to see it's very similar. So they have an enter here button. So we are actually still in unit 1. So I'm going to click on unit 1. So they'll just click on what the day is. Just click on a day here. Same thing. They have warm up and answer key, notes handout, me working through the notes, an assignment, where to submit the assignment, and an answer key. So it looks exactly the same. So if your students had pre-cal last year, they either had me or Miss Edwards, and our courses were set up the same. So everything should look familiar. So I do want to go back to the grading tab though for calculus. Everything I said for pre-calculus is pretty much the same. Um, the only thing is how it's graded because we have first semester and second semester, so they're two separate grades. First semester, we have quarter one, quarter two, and we will have a final exam for first semester. I will make that final exam. Um, for pre-cal, I didn't mention this, but for pre-cal, your final exam will be a state one. But for AP Calculus for the first semester, it will be a exam that I make. Then second semester, quarter three counts 50% and quarter four counts 50%. And then you won't have you will have the AP exam, but which won't count towards your grade. You just have to take it, so you don't have to take an exam that I make. So that's the only difference from that and pre-cal. Late work's still the same policy and retest because those are CMS policies that you have there. So that sums everything up for curriculum night. Guys, I know that I'm on maternity leave, but feel free to email me. I will get back to you. It won't be as soon as it would be if I was actually at school. But send me an email. Please have your students send me remind messages with questions. I want your student to be successful, so I will make sure that I get back to your student as soon as possible with descriptions on how to solve a problem or a video or something with me working it out, just so they feel like they can ask questions even though I am not at school. So thank you for joining tonight. I look forward to meeting all of your students in person. I will be back on November 2nd. That is the day that I will return. So for calculus, I'll be there the rest of the year. I know for pre-calculus, it'll only be a quarter left, but I will make sure that we catch your student up when I get back and that they are ready for calculus next year. So once again, thank you for joining and have a great night.